This is Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
All right, here we go. Week number 10 of the NFL and the Red Zone Challenge brought to you by Be Right There, heatingandair.com, callthebee.com. Be Right There, Heating and Air, callthebee.com, and the Poorhouse. Find their full schedule every week of what's happening from open mic down to the nitty-gritty. They wrap up on Sunday, PastorRumbleSpear.com. Leslie, Patrick, Jeff and Jeremy right here with you. This is how it breaks down after week number 9. Patrick and Jeff, rough week. Thank God you listened to Leslie and I, and you went with the 49ers.
It looked like the Texans were going to win.
Win game.
Yeah.
All right. So the order goes like this today. I will go first, then Leslie, then Jeff, then Patrick. The standings, the numbers have changed quite a bit. Jeff, who had a good lead for the first part of the season, has now fallen to third place. Leslie and I are out in first and second, or tied for first, at 19-8. Well done, Leslie. Jeff's at 18-9. Patrick is doing just fine at 14-13, ready to make some big comebacks. Sometimes it's easy just to pick against the grain because you want to hope, you know what I mean, but not always the best solution, as I found out in years past. A little free advice from my friend Patrick.
Really
right
tough
there.
games. Really tough games.
These are tough, aren't they? Jacksonville travels out to Houston to take on the Texans, and Houston is a 1.5-point home favorite on this one. And I get to go first. Let's break it down this way. The Texans are 3-5. Jacksonville's 5-3. Jacksonville's a 68% pick by the Red Zone Nation after picking up a win over the Raiders last week, which they should have lost. We all saw that, right? I mean, the Raiders went down.
Yeah,
they let them take that game from them. Both played very well. Raiders coming off that bye, I picked them to win, but not this week. I'm not picking against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I like Jacksonville over Houston. Leslie?
Ooh, so funny that you bring up the records, because I think the Texans are a much better team than their 3-5 records give them credit for. My biggest thing right here is obviously CJ Stroud. Is he going to be out with a concussion, or is he going to come back in?
I'm going to operate under the assumption that he's not, because he's gotten concussions in the past. And he's a young guy, and the league looks at that a little differently than we do as guys that we hope get out there and play. Like got to protect the health.
Yeah. So even if I take him out of the picture, which, obviously it'd be a little bit easier to make this pick with him in, I think I'm still going to go with the Texans on this one because of the defense versus the offense. Jacksonville struggling on offense. They were a low-scoring team. They're struggling with turnovers. Texans defense, we saw it against Denver. They're still an outstanding defense. So I'm going to go with the Texans on this one.
Yeah, and just to add to that, a couple of their losses this season to Seattle and the Rams only put up 12 points against Seattle's defense, a very tough defense, and the Rams defense only put up 7. So this could be a challenge for them.
Yeah, and it's on the road, and that's why I'm going to lean with the Houston Texans as well. This is going to be a field goal fest of two of the best field goal kickers in the league. Yay!
Whoopee!
I'm fine with taking the defense over the struggling offense, and they're just decimated too at the position of wide receiver in Jacksonville. So, I think Houston has no problem containing Jacksonville. Given Trevor Lawrence fits, give me the Texans, the home team.
Just so you know, Trevor Lawrence put up 30 points last week, and he had the flu on the road.
And he faced the Raiders.
On the road.
Yeah.
The Raiders and the Texans are two different monsters.
Patrick, who do you like?
Yeah, to be exact, the Houston Texans are giving up 15 points per game. That is first in the NFL.
Very low.
And looking at some power rankings this week, even with that above 500 record for Jacksonville, they're still down in the mid-teens. Like none of the sports agencies or services out there give Jacksonville much respect. I don't think they're going to be able to move the ball consistently on Houston's defense, who are a juggernaut. The Niners had a hard time getting a first down against that defense a couple weeks ago.
It's true.
So I'm going to go with Houston. I'm going to go with the home team. Davis Mills is a serviceable backup. He has started in the league before. So regardless of the quarterback, that Houston defense should dominate the game. Going with Houston Texans for the win.
Jeremy.
That was a good one.
That's pretty good.
That was damn good.
Yeah, that hurt.
Take a lead.
I knew that was good because it hurt a little bit. Hold on, let me get a little drink coffee here. All right, next up, Philly traveling out to Green Bay to take on the Packers, who lost one of their top receivers this week at tight end, Tucker Kraft. But they're still a home favorite at 2.5 points. Philly coming off the bye, fairly healthy. I like the Philadelphia Eagles, Leslie.
Yeah, kind of just the points that you just said. I mean, they lost Tucker Kraft, huge loss. He's out for the season, I think, that ACL. A.J. Brown for Eagles is still questionable, but he might be back. They picked up a couple good defensive players in the trade deadline. And coming off that bye, I think I'm going to go with the Eagles. The thing I get concerned about is obviously Lambeau is a tough place to play. We all know that. Plus, it's going to be cold. Saquon going to be able to run in that cold weather. So let me think about this again for a second, because I just remembered that. It's supposed to be really cold. Oh, gosh, I wish I knew what Jeff was going to do. Okay, I'm going to stick with my gut and go with the Eagles.
Good call.
Yeah, okay. Like, if the Carolina Panthers can punch the Packers in the mouth at home, then the Philadelphia Eagles, with their new acquisitions on defense, are going to be able to do the same. I think I'm surprised that the Packers are favorited in this one. Give me Philadelphia all day long on this one. I'm going to take the Eagles as well.
Eagles coming off a bye. Patrick, Green Bay 2.5 point home favorite, though. Who do you like?
Yeah, so the boat's taking on water over here, right? Chasing you guys. Got to pick my spots in chasing. So this looks like a good opportunity for me to go opposite of y'all and take the home team, take the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love is a very, very good underrated quarterback, in my opinion. He was getting some MVP talk not too long ago. So, yeah, they didn't play their best game last week, but I think this is a big game for them. This is like first supremacy of the NFC. They only have 2 losses on the season, so I got to go with the home team here. I got to go with Green Bay. I got to try to get a game back on you guys, so I'm going to go with the Packers and Jordan Love here.
All right, there you go. All right, so when we come back, we've still got New England and Tampa Bay. New England traveling to Florida to take on the Bucs. Coming off a bye, by the way. Baker Mayfield with all the grit. Will he be extra gritty? We'll break down that one for you coming up here in a little bit. And be right there, Heating and Air, callthebee.com. Some great rebates going into 2026. We'll talk to Patrick about that next.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
All right, back with the crew. It's the Red Zone Challenge Expert Picks. Right now, it's Jeremy and Leslie out at front at 19 and 8. Jeff's at 18 and 9. Patrick 14 and 13. So far in the first round, everybody liked Houston except for myself. I took the Jaguars. Everybody liked Philly except for Patrick, who took the Packers. And now it's New England at Tampa Bay. The Bucs coming off a bye week, a 2.5 point favorite.
Coming off of a bye week, but Chris Godwin and Bucky Irving not practicing yesterday, which is kind of a lot of offense that's not practicing.
Yeah, but, we'll find out today's report, tomorrow's report.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I haven't heard anything, so I don't know. 72% of the Red Zone Nation likes the Bucs. 6-2 coming into this game, taking on the 7-2 New England Patriots, who have looked pretty good this year. 72% again picking the Red Zone Nation. I like Baker Mayfield and the Bucs to win this one, Leslie.
Yeah, this is kind of goes back from what we were talking about in the first pick. Excuse me. Defense against offense. The offense of the Patriots, they're not that great. And the defense of the Bucs is pretty darn good. I think they're ranked 7th overall, allowing less than 15 points per game. That's really, that's really impressive. And I'm always going to pick a defensive team over an offensive battle. The Patriots, I think they're ranked with 30th and 31st. So coming off a bye week, home field advantage, I'm going to go with the Bucks.
Interesting. Okay. This one, this is a battle. This is a battle for MVP movement. I believe Baker Mayfield's a MVP candidate. He's got weapons at his disposal. Drake May just slings the ball all over the field, and you have no idea who he's going to sling it to. Is it going to be Hunter Henry? Is it going to be Demario Douglas? Is it going to be Mac Hollins? Is it going to be Stephon Diggs? You don't know what they're doing. Plus, Tampa Bay's defense has been banged up this year, but I believe they're much better than what they have shown to this point. But that being said, I think New England's just got fire going with them right now. And common opponent was the Atlanta Falcons last week. Field goal kickers decided the game with the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. And the Atlanta Falcons also lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but they've they won. They beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers early on. I'm going to go with New England on this one, just to get my point back and get in good graces. I believe New England is a team of destiny this year, and it'll be a close game. This will be a lot like that Seahawks Tampa Bay game earlier this year.
Oh, yeah, that was a rough one for Hawks fans, but man, what a battle. Patrick, who do you like in this one? Tampa Bay is at home, coming off the bye, a 2.5-point favorite over New England.
Yeah, a couple of stats for you guys. One, Patriots are 4-0 on the road this year. That's huge, including a win. Including a win at Buffalo. Including a win at Buffalo. So they know how to go on the road and win. Another thing is they're number 2 in the NFL in time of possession. How do you beat a good offensive team? Keep them on the sidelines. So Mike Vrabel has come into New England, reestablished a new culture, a good culture, winning culture. And Drake May, 17 touchdowns, 4 picks, getting some MVP candidacy voting. So overall, I'm going to go with the Patriots. Get game back on a couple of you guys there. So I like this game. I like the Patriots on the road. I'm going to go with my boy Drake May and Mike Vrabel.
How much do you love both coaches in this game? Both coaches and both quarterbacks. I just love them in this game. This is going to be a game of the week. I really think.
This is going to be a good game. This is be one of the best games of the week for sure.
Agreed, 100%. Yeah, they're fun to watch. Both quarterbacks fun to watch. Going to be a good game.
Oh wait,
so
what is
Jeremy and I
that?
picked the Bucks. Was that?
What is that? Oh, are we going back in time when last week when Jeff and Patrick both picked Houston and Kansas City to win, and Leslie and I went with Denver and Buffalo? How did that work out? We'll see if your luck has changed.
I feel a little partnership building here.
We got a team, that's for sure. We'll see how it works out. Hopefully that helped you guys out a little bit as well. Get your picks in KZOZ.com. All right, let's talk real quick. Survivor pick. How many people are left in this thing, by the way? Total users.
Good question.
17. That's it. Are left in the main prize pool. 102 in the second, and the rest of us are just playing for fun, and that would be me.
I'm so surprised. I'm playing for second chance. I'm still in the second chance.
I am as well.
Good for you guys. Good for you guys.
Second
All right.
chance.
Yep.
So remember, we can only tell you who we're going to pick that we haven't already used. That's part of the problem. And as I look down, I've used a lot. But I'm going first, so I guess I'm going to go with I'll probably take the Bears over the Giants at home on Sunday.
Ooh, that's a good one. You still got the Bears, yeah. I still have Buffalo, and I think that's obviously a no-brainer over Miami. But I don't know if I want to lose or use Buffalo quite yet. So I might agree with my partner in crime, Jeremy.
There we go.
I go with Chicago.
Why didn't you pick Jacksonville, too? Come on. If you guys were truly partner in crime, you would have picked Jacksonville. Come on.
I'm not that sure.
No. I'm talking about
exactly.
it. Not this week. Definitely not this week. Don't pick Jacksonville this week. Whatever you do.
Yeah.
Jeff, who do you like?
I look down on my docket and I don't believe I still have them available at 7-2 on the season. But tonight, the Denver Broncos punch the Las Vegas Raiders in the mouth.
In the mouth.
In the mouth.
In the mouth. Patrick.
Denver.
Yeah, I haven't used the Las Vegas Raiders yet, and that's kind of a slam dunk, so I'm probably going to go with the Raiders on the road into Mile High, take down that league rivalry game.
What?
Dude,
Kidding.
are you driving? If you're driving, I need you to pull over right away.
And put the bottle down.
Yeah. Turn the car off.
Are you having a stroke?
Look at this.
We're going
Bring
to
it
go with the
in.
Carolina.
Let's go, Raider Nation. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, you going with the Raiders?
No, he's kidding.
We're going to go with the Carolina Panthers at home with the winning record against
I like
the
that.
Saints.
I like that.
Sounds good.
I can't believe Carolina's 5-4 on the season.
Yeah.
I mean, it's remarkable.
Yeah, whoever's playing the
Run
Saints, right? Who did the Saints get that
Ooh,
one?
that's a
win
good one.
against?
I'm actually going to take that one. Thank you for that, Patrick. That's a good one.
You can't change. We're a team.
Very
God,
good.
you're such a traitor.
We're a team.
I bet you cheated on all your
It's like
boyfriends back in the day,
Raider Nation.
too. God, Leslie. All right,
Before I had
KZOZ.com.
to hear that stupid song.
KZOZ.com to get your picks in. Thanks a lot to everybody. Good luck this week, okay?
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.